Welcome back to Queer Quips. Welcome to our second episode where we discuss random stuff shared by our community and random things that we want to come up with. I'm Caspian. I'm joined by the full gang today. We've got Ash, we got Rain, we got Mats this time. Look at him. There
Well,
he
that's a
is.
first.
Yeah, we
He's
got him
real.
back. He is. He's
He's
real.
just not a figment of our
Yeah,
imagination. He's actually here.
he is, which is impressive. We
Maybe
just learned
this is
today.
all just AI generated.
Oh
Could
no,
be,
true.
honestly.
Am I
They,
beating AI?
there was an update
I'll
to
take
the
that as
AI,
fact.
and that's why the headset came off, because the AI just got more advanced. um. Anyway, quick intro. We are the co-founders of Queeritus, LGBTQ 2S plus company focused on education and entertainment. We run an online space, our Discord. It'll be linked in the description. I'm plugging it at the beginning this time, so fight me.
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. I accidentally put my mouse over where I'm recording. Oops. Anyway, I want to start us off this episode with a quick PSA about safe binding. Please do not use tape that is not specifically designed for binding. Don't use duct tape.
Please don't.
Don't use paper tape.
Yeah.
Don't use electrical tape. Don't use plastic wrap. I researched that and I found that people do that. Don't do that. That's bad.
Plastic.
I don't know what it was on Reddit, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was on at the moment. But yeah, there just seems to be this trend going around of people being like, oh, well, I can just use duct tape to bind. But no, please never, ever use duct tape to bind. My specialty is actually as a breast care nurse. And I can tell you, like, for your chest, it is very, very bad. It causes a lot of long-term damage, which can actually affect top surgery. So please just bind safely.
Yes.
Just to be inclusive to everyone here, I'm gonna play the Dumbo. I obviously know what binding is.
Oh,
but
yes.
maybe not everyone knows. So maybe we should go into
yes.
what is binding.
So binding is oh god, how do I describe binding? It's using a method of putting something over your chest to compress it, to flatten it, to give you a more masculine shape to your chest. So you can do this quite safely in quite a lot of ways, which I'm sure Caspian will go over. Caspian did the research, but
Yes.
yeah, so it's just to try and appear more masculine for people who are born AFAB, which
Yes.
means assigned female at birth.
And a few of the the safest ways that I found after doing some research were layering shirts. Just layer up a few shirts and it'll act as a makeshift binder. You can also use sports bras, which, I mean, that one's been around for a while. Just get a nice sports bra that fits properly. Don't get one that's too tight. You can also use actual commercially available binders, obviously, and binding tape, which is specially designed for binding. Rain
I have
has
some
it.
too. I just don't know where it is. I think it's in my bathroom.
Get some of that. Don't like those are the four like most commonly
Comes
known.
Comes in all different colors.
Yeah. Make
Yes.
sure that when you're buying binders, that was a sentence. When you're buying binders, make sure that you research the company a lot. Make sure that they're a reputable source, and they always include a measurement sheet. Make sure you take your measurements. Don't just guess. It's important.
Yes, that's definitely important. Also, take your binder or whatever you're using to bind off when you sleep and don't wear it for longer than 8 hours because it can do damage. Don't do damage. That's the PSA. Yeah. Practice safe binding. Do research. There you go.
Some info links maybe in the description.
Yes, I will.
We'll chuck some things in there.
We'll pull up some links and pop them in the description for you
so
to
just check there.
Have as resources. Yes.
Yeah.
Now we've been egging Rain on to tell us about this topic and why she hates it so much for a while now. So, Rain, why don't you start us off with this?
Speaking of eggs, do you know what eggs are part of? Which meal? Eggs are
Brunch. They're a
nutritious.
part of brunch.
They're a part of brunch. Now listen, anyone who has heard this before is gonna be very tired of me. But you may not know, I am a very big brunch hater. I'm a very avid anti-brunch person. I don't like the idea of brunch. I think that all of the food is beige, off-colored beige. It's all just beige. Why? Eggs, yeah, white and yellow. You know what? That's just mixed together. Beige. Uh, Toast, beige. Pancakes, beige. It's all just beige. And what do they serve at brunch? Oranges. And I'm allergic. It's just orange. Like that's not adding to the color palette here, okay? So yes, my two problems here are essentially that I can't eat it and it's all beige. And I know that's
Oh.
not.
You could have a mimosa without the orange juice.
So
That's
just have
No,
champagne.
don't
Also
even get me
funny
started on
to-
mimosas. I
It's also
think-
funny to judge food on the color.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, not
That's like-
taste.
that's like-
I think eggs on
that's-
toast are delicious, and I would
I don't
eat them
like eggs.
all the time. I have
But
eggs
also
on toast for
in
dinner
brunch,
sometimes.
You can do a lot.
Yeah,
Like it's also
you can sleep in.
your fact that everything is beige is also wrong.
Yeah, there's avocado, there's spinach, there's tomato. Look at that.
Hey,
Look at all those
uh,
different colors.
I also was
Canadian
on a brunch in a
brunch?
steakhouse recently, and they had
Mm.
also like steaks and small burgers and stuff.
Yeah, you can get
Like-
steak and
like
eggs
mini
for
burgers.
brunch.
Sliders.
I've never
They're
heard
called.
that before.
Really?
Yes.
And what
No,
did
I
they have?
think-
Well, also they had ribs.
Never
That's
heard
just
that either.
lunch.
Also,
Ribs
Yeah,
are
that
just
is sort of
lunch.
just
that's
lunch.
just
Ribs are
lunch. You're
just
You're
lunch.
edging on lunch. I think also one of the big problems I have with I just spit on my table. Whoops.
Thank you for sharing. The whole world shall know.
one of the other problems I have with brunch is that it just like oh my goodness. The problems I have with mommy wine culture, and yes, if that is a new phrase for anyone, it sounds very laughable. But listen, it is this Ash.
I know exactly what
Wait,
you're talking
what?
about, though.
Oh no, I
Mommy
know
wine
exactly what
culture.
you're talking about, but I have never
what it's
heard of
called.
mummy wine culture.
That's what it's
I
called. So
have-
essentially, it's this
I
idea.
have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the idea that mothers can and will like drink and they're like, oh my goodness, like my children are such a handful, and they use alcohol to cope. And it can start with like a glass of wine at night, and it's very real. It is very much a problem for functioning alcoholics. Well, not for
We
functioning.
love
alcoholics, but
we love
it can lead
alcoholism.
into functioning No, Ash. It can be a gateway to functioning alcoholism. My point is those are my two very big reasons I don't like brunch. Is it promotes drinking alcohol too early and calling it a meal, and what?
Yes, I go out to brunch and I just have one mimosa and call it a meal.
Listen, if you didn't call it brunch, if you said I'm gonna drink some whatever with my breakfast, that's called a problem, not a meal. Like, I'm sorry.
But isn't there also like a champagne breakfast and stuff like that? Where
What?
people
No.
like drink champagne
That's not
to
not
breakfast?
in Canada.
I've not heard of that
I mean,
either.
that's what a
Definitely is a
mimosa is.
thing.
It's just fancy champagne that you can drink at breakfast.
Yeah, mimosas are
Yeah.
bomb. They're so good.
So
Are
my
they?
two
I don't know.
problems
I don't think they're that great. I don't like champagne though.
I love champagne. It's like alcoholic soda. It's so easy to drink.
Yeah, I don't know. It tastes.
Also
It tastes.
expensive, lol.
It tastes awful, and you have one of it, and it's just that's it. Your head is just fuzzy and gone. I don't know.
That's
Anyway,
the
I'll-
goal.
I get so drunk off champagne and wine. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I get really drunk off
Well,
it.
If you're
I can drink like
just
half
need
a
to
bottle of
train
tequila
more.
though, and I'll be fine. No, I'll drink half a bottle of tequila, be fine. I drink one mimosa, that is it. Or wine. I drink one glass of wine, that is it. I'm out for the rest of the night.
if your
Like-
beverage has bubbles, it actually makes the alcohol more compatible with your system. I actually researched that, and yeah, if you drink a bubbly alcoholic beverage, you will get more drunk from it than an equal
Lovely.
ABV drink without bubbles.
But why don't you get that drunk from beer then?
I don't drink beer, so I don't know. It's disgusting.
Because
Wine and beer are
beer
both disgusting.
Beer is
is
gross.
like-
Thank you.
there is good beer. Just
Okay, yeah, we're not.
letting
I
you
don't
know.
know.
We're not having this debate. This German beer is the best beer.
I
We get that. That's your opinion,
It-
and that's great. But
admittedly, I have never tried
Once we-
Reel it back
Kolsch,
in,
but
Ash.
once we all get to Germany, we'll taste this beer, and we will all tell.
yes.
Rain will
that-
soon do. So
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway,
point
drink
is-
responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Drink responsibly.
definitely.
And don't day
Only
drink.
drink when you're above your minimum drinking age in your country.
Yeah,
Just
and
letting
don't
you
drink
know.
at brunch. Apparently, it's just not okay.
No. Anyway, point is, all this is being brought up because I went to brunch today.
Doesn't like brunch.
Lost my best
Goes
friend,
to
everybody.
brunch.
I've lost my
I
best
know.
friend. She
No,
was so
no
against brunch,
integrity.
and then she's like, "I'm going to brunch."
I was at brunch. I was already there when I texted you. I texted Ash and I said, I'm at brunch.
You said you're at brunch. I thought you said you were
Yeah.
going to brunch.
No, I was
No, I'm-
at brunch. I had already ordered food.
What did you have at brunch?
Waffles.
Waffles?
And then I stole food off of the other person's plate.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
With permission.
Well, yeah. You don't just take food off
Oh.
someone's plate without asking.
No.
Yeah, you didn't say. You just said, "Oh, I guess so." It was implied. I'm just stupid.
Yeah.
Because she said, "Human has the audacity to bring you to a brunch spot," and
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, that just didn't register in my head that you actually went to brunch."
I'm like, the person I'm with right now has the audacity to bring me to a brunch place. Apparently,
believe it.
they hadn't heard my brunch rant before.
I guess not.
Did you tell them your brunch rant? Okay.
On the way back, I bought daffodils and I ranted about brunch on the way home.
Did you have cream with your waffles?
Huh?
Don't you? What is it? Waffles? Isn't that the? We have cream with it. I swear in Australia, I'm very confused.
Like,
We don't have waffles very often.
Ash,
But we
maple
have
syrup.
like ice cream and.
there's
Oh
so many
right, yeah, you're
types of
Canadian.
cream.
My bad.
What? Are you talking
Sorry.
about, like,
Cream.
sweet
I'm like,
cream?
Whipped cream.
doing?
Whipped cream.
Oh.
Whipped cream.
No, I don't like whipped cream.
You can put whipped
Oh.
cream on waffles, but you don't have to. Like,
I think we have whipped cream and berries and ice cream with ours. I don't know. I can't remember.
see,
I don't have waffles that often.
my favorite way to have
Yeah,
waffles
you
is...
have ice cream with pancakes too. I don't know why. It's just a thing.
What?
What are you?
No.
Australia?
With waffles,
Hello.
with waffles and pancakes, you put butter and maple syrup.
No. You
Yes.
will not terrorize
Butter?
my
Butter.
exactly.
What?
Just a touch. Just a little bit.
No,
Yes.
no. Get your
Yes.
bagged maple syrup and
How do
your
you-
gross butter out of here.
How do you put butter
Maple
on a
syrup,
waffle
yeah,
considering
fine.
it's all like
Whipped
squarey
cream,
and
yeah, fine. Why not?
You just
But
kind of
butter?
smear it.
Butter?
Butter.
But on what? It's not flat.
It doesn't
got,
have
like,
to
all
be.
the
It's going to be
squares in it.
inconsistent. And that's okay.
No.
But
That's
then
not
you
okay.
put real
No.
maple syrup, not pancake syrup. Real maple syrup.
That's just corn
Hang on.
syrup.
There's a difference
Corn
between
syrup.
pancake maple syrup and
Yes.
what?
Because pancake
Huh?
syrup is
Listen,
corn
listen.
I'm so confused.
If it's
I
named
thought there was just maple
it's
syrup.
maple syrup.
Yeah, right.
There's two different types of syrup. There is corn syrup that is maple flavored and colored to look like maple syrup. It is corn syrup. And then there is maple syrup that is just from trees. If
Okay,
you
if
can whip
something
it
is named
and it becomes
here-
butter, it
over
is
here,
real
if
maple
something
syrup.
is named maple syrup, it's maple syrup.
Yeah,
Because
I don't think
it's
we
not
have this
allowed
corn
to be
syrup
named
stuff.
maple syrup if it's not maple
Wait, I'm
syrup.
googling
It
it.
could also be called table syrup.
Yeah,
is what
okay, if
it's
it has
called
different
here.
names, fine. But like,
Yeah.
if it's called
Yes.
maple syrup, it is maple syrup.
But people
I'm an
commonly
inspector of maple syrup then.
people commonly misname table syrup or pancake syrup as maple syrup, and restaurants will do that too, where they'll be like maple syrup, and it's not. It's
Yeah, because it's probably cheaper, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's dirt
No,
cheap because
our
it's
maple
corn
syrup, the ingredients in our maple syrup is maple syrup 100%. That is
There we
the
go.
That's
ingredients.
good maple
There we
syrup.
go.
That's right, proper maple syrup.
That is proper Canadian.
Ours also come in glass bottles. Oh my
Yes!
god.
Yeah,
I
Yes!
can.
as well.
Yeah. Uh,
Actually,
I
the
get-
same thing at home. I always have maple syrup at home.
Oh, this one is pure Canadian maple syrup. Look at that go. Look at us go. We have
Nice.
pure Canadian.
So,
Anyway,
No, man.
moving on from maple syrup.
Getting maple syrup in a bag is not wrong.
yes, it is.
Yes,
Just
it
as
is.
wrong as getting milk in
Yes, it
a
is.
bag.
Oh yeah, okay. The milk in a bag thing's pretty weird.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so-
just as
our audience,
weird.
I am
It's
so
just as
sorry. This
weird
is
as
something.
bagged syrup. It
International differences here, all
This-
colliding.
This is not
I don't know what
international
this podcast
differences.
is.
This
I'm
us
sorry,
being random
guys.
syrup And Caspian losing their goddamn shit because they're like, oh, it's fine in a bag. No, it's not fine in a bag. You cannot get maple syrup in a bag.
In
How
a
do you get it
glass
out of the bag?
bottle.
Moving on.
I'm sorry, people. I don't. Is my camera crooked?
yes.
Oh, you're not
It is-
straight in the frame, but you're never straight in any frame, so it's fine.
Is that
That's
better?
better, yes.
Or worse?
That's better.
God.
This is so chaotic. Oh my god.
Someone got it.
Oh
Someone
great.
got it.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to blur things.
No, rip sus. It was pretty blurred already. They won't be able to tell.
No,
It's
I have
fine.
to. Rain swore, and now I have to blur things. Look at these people. What are they doing to me?
Yeah.
I edit all the
yeah,
videos right now anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what this podcast is at the moment, but I have something else really, really creepy to bring up. Now,
Of course.
the software that both
Creepy
Max and I
animal.
use for
I don't
our
have it
camera,
updated yet.
our camera and
Oh, I have. Never mind.
so both of our cameras and what's it called? We use it for our cameras and mics and stuff. It's called an NVIDIA Broadcast. Now, they brought out an update, and what this update does is it uses eye tracking technology, and instead of, like, I can turn it on and be looking, like, over here, or something like that, and I will still be looking directly in the camera on the video.
Shall we try?
Yes, do you have it? Do I have it?
No.
I
Oh,
think
good
so.
God.
I have to disable my background
Please
blur, though.
don't.
But hey,
Oh.
no,
This is
but
gonna be so
don't look
weird.
at this side
It
of
is-
my screen.
It is gonna be
Um,
so creepy.
Zoom into
I
that
saw
side of the
this.
screen.
I
Zoom
saw
in.
it.
Hmm.
Wait, is
Oh!
this it?
So I'm not
Oh
looking
my
at the camera right now.
No, I don't
It's
like it.
so terrifying. It's like disturbing.
I don't think I have it. I think I...
No, it's doing it. It's doing
I'm
it.
literally not looking at the camera. I'm looking at my keyboard.
Oh, it stopped tracking you right
Right.
there. Nope, now it's
Oh my
back.
God, that
I'm
is
looking on my screen now.
It's so creepy.
I hate it.
It's
This
like
is really
uncanny.
creepy. I am not. I'm
You
looking
guys-
at my
I'm
second
looking on
monitor, which
I
is
can
like
turn it
over
off
there.
and not, wait, I have my mouse over the turn off button, so I will not move my head and where I'm looking and just turn it off. That's where I'm looking actually.
It is so creepy. It makes you look like a serial killer. I'm
Oh
not
my
even
God,
joking.
Mine looks like I'm looking back and forth.
Oh my god, you look like a serial killer. Please turn it
Anyway.
off. Please turn it off.
So, that is a really creepy feature that happened to be. Oh my God.
Oh my
That
god.
happened to be released, and I just thought it was really creepy and weird, and I just thought it was funny.
Oh, good god, no.
You'll never know if I'm looking at the camera anymore.
No, we'll know. It looks so uncanny. It is creepy.
It's nightmare fuel.
Ugh.
Oh my God, this is creepy. All right. Anyway,
Okay.
enough of that.
Anyway, it also like makes your eyes bigger. They're like ever so
Does
slightly
it?
bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can tell.
Yeah,
Ash,
your
trust
eyes
me,
are bigger.
We can tell.
Oh my god.
I'm just reading my Discord at the moment.
If
Just
we ever-
reading my Discord,
if we
which is
ever put
over
this-
there, by the way. My Discord monitor's over there. I'm looking over that way.
If we ever put
That's a
this
bit
on
creepy.
Spotify, no one's gonna know what's going on.
Oh, poor
Just
Spotify
know.
users.
Actually,
Listen.
no, that's
It looks like Ash and Nuts are staring dead into our souls. And honestly, I would not let them within 5 feet of me if they looked like that.
Agreed. I'd probably grab a
I
wooden
would,
stake, some
I would
garlic.
sprint.
God, I do have a vampire tooth. My vampire tooth.
Hmm.
Anyway,
You do.
moving on.
Neat. Yeah. Now that we've all been scarred for life by seeing that in action, um, now that we're done looking at the creepiness that is NVIDIA Eye Tracker, we are going to go into our first community suggestion from Naomi. If that person does not want their name in the video, I'm going to cut the audio out. But this is a community suggestion from our Discord. We want They wanted us to talk about gay news, and we have a couple things. So let's
Oh
get into
boy.
that. First thing,
Yeah,
a good thing in the
yeah,
U.S. That's actually a good thing, surprisingly, is that the FDA is thinking about allowing monogamous gay men to donate blood, which was not a
Woo
thing
woo.
before, as it is in a lot of the world.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
It's
hopefully.
not through yet, but
Yeah, they're
it's
hopefully.
not
working on it.
quite through, but
They're
they're
working on
working
it,
on it.
which is awesome because
Hopefully, yeah.
they already do enough blood tests to know if blood is safe. There shouldn't be any rules like
Yeah,
that.
they do so many
But
blood tests. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's still in Australia, at least I can talk about. If
Yeah,
gay
true.
men, you cannot donate like at all. So at least like in America, I believe it's like if you haven't had intercourse for 3 months, I think it is at the moment, you can donate. But if they're bringing that down, or if you're monogamous, um, and they're gonna be like, okay, well, cool, you can donate, that's gonna be great, because like we've been in a blood shortage, like a blood donation shortage, for like, I don't know, as long as I've been a nurse, so like 5 years, as long as I've been training and a nurse, 5 years at least. So it would be nice to be able to allow the whole population to donate, even because the blood is screened like 1,200 times. So
yep. And the rules currently are
yeah,
the
no,
same in
it's a
the
good thing.
US, but maybe they'll do a good thing for once.
Hopefully it'll yeah, hopefully the US will bring,
It's so sad
you
that
know,
we have to say hopefully they do a good thing for once.
yeah, it
It's
is.
really
Yeah.
We
sad.
we did look into a lot of topics, but
Yep.
unfortunately a lot of them just weren't very upbeat. They're all pretty awful news, but
Yep. Like,
hopefully that changes eventually.
mm-hmm. And speaking of not cool news, um, Ash, you pulled up a couple of things about pronoun
Um,
fines somewhere in like a
yeah, something
southern
about
US
some
state.
yeah,
Um,
something about Liberian pronoun fines or something. I don't know, it was ridiculous. I didn't
yeah,
really look into it, but
yeah.
something about fines there.
I
Um,
saw a little bit about it, and I don't remember which state it is. It's somewhere in the South. No surprise. But if someone uses someone's correct pronouns, they could get a fine because they did not use the pronouns assigned to someone's assigned gender at birth.
that's ridiculous. Could you imagine?
So, wow, FDA doing something good and the rest of the US tanking it immediately. This is
Yeah, I don't know.
such
Why is that no surprise?
it
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but
it this is I am living in hell.
yeah, yeah, it was unfortunate. I just looked at. I just quickly pulled up some LGBTQ news worldwide, and there was like two topics that we could actually talk about that was cool, and the rest were like queer deaths because of shootings or whatever, and just awful bills being passed, or just awful things happening to the queer community. So we just
Yep.
decided to skirt over that stuff, and we're going to talk about something that's very cool.
Yes.
Um, for those who watch Stranger Things, the actor Noah, I don't know how to say his last name, Noah
Schnapp. Noah
Schnapp,
Schnapp. Yeah.
um, is pretty much following the same uh, like life path that his character played, Will Byers, as a closeted gay person until they were 18, and then now Noah's now 18 and is openly gay, which is really cool. I don't know.
Yes.
having more younger actors and actresses and whatnot be coming out as gay and being like, well, I'm gay, and them feeling safe enough to do so, I guess, is really cool in the industry.
It is.
What is still not so cool is that many people think they still, when they come out, like he also posted, I think, that he was really scared to do this and stuff. That
Yeah.
still is the case. It's still sad.
Yeah.
Also, take on that, I actually think in a nice future, coming out should not be needed.
That was like going through my brain. I was going to talk about that next.
Like,
I was like, just yeah,
why
I agree.
Just do
is
what
it
I did
coming
and
out
just don't
even
tell
needed?
people.
Yeah, personally, like, I don't know. I was just thinking that too, which is really strange. I don't know why we were on the same wavelength there, but I was like, personally, I just don't think coming out should be a thing. I really just think it should be like, oh, I fell in love with this person, no matter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
who
then
they
that's
are.
just
That
the case, and then that's fine
Yeah.
for everyone. And why do we need to basically go out in public and be like, hey, I like these people,
Hit
or I
me.
like
Here's all
these.
my rainbow
Why,
flags.
yeah, like, why is that even needed? And
Yeah,
that's,
I know.
um yeah.
Yeah, I wish it
No.
wasn't needed, but
Just be
hopefully
like
one day we'll
be
get
like
there.
me and don't tell anyone anything and then just one day bring home your boyfriend. Like
Yes.
brought home
That's the way to do it.
brought home a girlfriend before, now a boyfriend, like
Yeah.
yeah, deal with it. I don't care.
yeah, but that's basically the reason why I'm also just having queer as role on the server, for example, or just everywhere, because I don't
Yeah, just
think
queer.
a label is needed. I don't need a label to let others know who I like. If I like a person, then I like this person, and it does not matter
Yeah.
what label is assigned to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
Queer is a
100%.
wonderful catch-all term for
Mhm.
gender identities and sexual identities, and
Yeah.
should be used more. I saw something about people were complaining about queer being used, like more conservative members
Yeah.
of the LGBTQ community, which somehow there are conservatives who are LGBTQ, and saying that queer is a horrible, awful slur and it should never be used. And it's like, no, it was back in the day, and it got people literally fought and died to reclaim it. Like, it should be used regularly and freely, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wonderful like overall term, which is also misused by a lot of people, though.
It is, yeah.
That's
Because
true.
at least please correct me here if I'm wrong. That would be sad, but hey. Queer includes everything, correct?
Yes.
Even
Yeah, as far as
straight
I'm aware.
is technically included.
I
Because
don't think
that's
so.
also sexual identity.
I think
I don't think so.
I've never.
Yeah, so
I
I just put a
queer-
quick Google search. This is quoted from Planned Parenthood, and they said queer is a word that describes sexual and gender identities other than straight and cisgender.
Other than. Okay.
Other than.
So that was important for definition, though.
But
because if we're just saying it's an overall term for sexual identities, then obviously straight would be included. But
Here we go.
And you could
in the
be-
late
oh.
19th century, it meant strange or peculiar. There you go.
yes, that's where the
Fun
term
things you learn when
originated
you
from.
Google things.
Yeah, and you could be cisgender and gay, and be queer, and you could
Yes.
be straight and trans, let's say, and be queer. You don't like if one thing is not the quote unquote norm, you count as queer. So
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of I don't know the word, but there's just like a lot of there's too many differences between like being queer and being just straight and cis. Like there's no like there's a saying that's very widely used by queer people, and it's like hydrate or die straight, and I don't like that because that implies that there's something wrong with being straight, and there's not. That's all. Anyway.
no, not at all.
Yeah, there's
Not
just
That's
being who you
Yeah,
are
but-
is what
yeah, exactly.
is the most important.
And I think there's a lot of like I really don't know the word for it, but I feel like there's very like a queers are on this side, straights and cis are on this side, but it's just not how it should work. Like we should just be in a community all together. Just be like,
One
this
big
is
nice community where
yeah,
everyone is accepted as they are and just let people be who they are.
exactly.
And
But yes, that's
Yeah.
saying I don't like it very much because it just implies that there's something really wrong with being straight, and I don't think there's obviously nothing wrong with being straight.
Yeah. People are straight. People are
Mm.
cisgender. People are also neither of those. So like, come on.
Like
It's the 21st century. Get
It's
with the time.
2023, guys.
It's 2023. When did
I
that
forgot
happen?
about that.
Happened
how
almost
weird
a
is
month ago now.
2023?
This is going to be the best year.
that
I've
it's
called it
You
already
already.
reckon?
1 month
I think
over in
so.
2023 is just insane.
Awful.
Worst.
2023 is
No,
awful.
it's a good year. This
Yes,
is the good year.
this is the
Ash.
good year. That's what I'm
This
saying.
is the good
What's
year.
making it such a good year? That's what I want to know. What's making it such a good year?
Oh,
Me.
Canada.
I'm making it such a good year for you, Ash.
But you made
This year has
2022
only been
like
horrible so
livable.
far, so
I mean, the
Pardon?
U.S. is not going to have a good year, but everywhere
I,
else
I
can.
said I said I said you made 2022 livable. So what's different about 2023?
No, I said pardon to Matt's, not you. Sorry.
Oh, wow,
but
rude.
it's only been horrible so far this year. So
No.
No, this has
It's
been
not horrible.
awesome so far.
No, but
To be fair, we launched
You
a
know why it's
company,
been
so you
We
horrible?
can't
did
say
launch
that.
a company.
you know why it's been horrible? That's because you haven't been here. You haven't
Yeah, there you
been
go.
touching my good vibes.
Exactly.
I just
Rain
hit my
with good vibes. Rain with good vibes. That's
I just hit my
not
hand.
right.
Ow. Anyway, I think we've derailed the last topic enough. We can move on to the next one.
Yes, please.
We had another community recommendation by Morgan. Again, I will ask and cut out your name if you don't want it. What are our most or least favorite queer celebs or influencers? Now, I think broadening this to ones that we just like, because it's hard to pick favorites and least favorites. So, if we want to talk about any influencers we particularly enjoy or celebrities, and also, I'm going to do something new. We have a comment section. Leave your favorite queer celebrity in the comments. So,
Ooh, fancy.
yeah, do that.
Fancy up in here.
we actually talked a little bit about this before recording here, and I actually don't know that many.
Yeah.
Me
I got
neither.
it.
That's what I was just thinking of. I was just like, who? What?
I know of a lot, but I like can't bring them to mind right now.
Yeah,
I know Noah
and
Schnapp,
there
who
are
we
also
just
there's
referenced.
also no one I have in my mind right now where I'm like, yeah, I really like them, and that's weird because you hear more and more news about celebrities coming out and just whatever. And
Harry Styles.
Harry
Harry
Styles.
Styles is something.
Lil Nas X.
I like
Yeah.
Harry Styles.
I don't
I
like
don't know
his
much about.
music, Caspian.
Yeah.
I don't like his music, but it's because that's just not my taste.
Yeah.
But I will say, kind of an icon.
He is such an icon. Did you see the
Kind of an
outfits he
icon.
wore to the Met Gala, I think it was?
Have I
don't
seen
know.
the outfits he wore to the Met
He
Gala?
I don't know anything about. Let's have a look.
The Met
A
Gala.
gold suit of armor.
Let's have a look. Oh, whoa.
I know.
Wore to the Met Gala.
I mean, generally, I don't particularly enjoy trap music, though I find Lil Nas X's trap music oddly tolerable. But
I don't
he
think some music
he is an icon.
tolerable.
So
He's
I
an
just
Definitely,
icon.
yeah.
He is an icon.
I didn't see this, so I just googled it, and this is the title. Little Nas X pulled a Lady Gaga with 3 outfit changes at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like it though. It's like a king in robes, and then it's like a armor, and then it's just like this really fancy fine wear. I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those are.
Oh, I know a few people. I need to Google that. I don't know their names. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Tell me you're an icon with it. Tell me you're an icon. 3 outfit changes.
3 Yep.
Or
That's
2
all it
outfit
takes.
changes. That's all it takes.
Yep. Like, let me take this shirt off. I'm down to 2 outfit change. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen. Would change the video. I just spin on my desk again. Would change the video.
It would.
I have
Oop.
four people I can actually name. I can name now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
So
go. Name.
they are actors from Star Trek Discovery, which also fit
I'm not gonna
in.
know any of them. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know any of them. Let's go. Ready for some quick googling?
Names: Anthony Rapp, Wilson Cruz, Ian Alexander, and Blue Del Barrio.
I'm going to look those up later
Cool.
because
Yeah, I
I've
know
got
none of them.
I don't know. Is Star Trek Discovery the like alternate timeline reboot of the original series with the lady captain? Or am I thinking of a different one?
You're mixing up a lot of stuff here.
Well, no, because
on.
there's one. Okay, no, I do need to Google that.
You're getting for stuff here. So alternate timeline would be the Kelvin timeline, which are the new movies.
No,
But
Discovery
they are
isn't.
not with a woman captain, and woman captain is either Voyager, but that one is old. But yeah, the Discovery has a woman captain, but it's
Yeah.
not alternate timeline.
Isn't it though? Because
Anyway,
the
whatever,
the
nerd.
Klingons are different, and the technology is much more advanced. And Discovery,
it's not alternate timeline.
But Discovery takes place before the original series, and they've got much more advanced technology, and the Klingons are also way different. How is it not alternate timeline?
It's explained in universe.
Oh, I didn't get past the first episode because it was sleep.
The Klingons aren't different. They just look different, just because it's a different style, like a bit different visual style.
They look like
it's
blobfishes.
not alternate timeline, and the tech is explained.
Like newborns?
Yeah, they look like newborns.
That's going to be funny for the people who heard that. Ray and I cackled, but that's going to be funny for the people who heard that.
I by the way, put 4 links in our chat here.
Of the names.
With yeah.
Since we're talking about queer people, is that show Queer Eye going to make a return? Does anyone know?
So there's been
3
seasons of it. They did a season in Japan. There is a German series of Queer Eye now too, and a
Is it the same people or
No.
is it different people?
I think they did. It's either Brazil or Portugal, different people, and they did Germany with different people. But Japan and the 3 series of original Queer Eye are all the same people. And I've watched all of them, and they are all chef's kiss.
Yes, they're pretty cool.
The German Queer Eye, guys they're the best. They're the best. I love the American
What are
ones.
we talking about? I'm kind of out of topic here.
Queer Eye.
It's called Queer Eye. It's a show.
Oh.
It's on Netflix. It's really good.
Have
Yeah,
you not
found
heard
it.
of this?
What?
No,
What?
not at all.
Wait, what?
Wow.
I missed
I've
something.
never heard of it.
How?
Queer Eye.
I've never heard of Queer Eye.
Not at all.
Even I
I think
have.
it's like the biggest thing. Like, I don't
It's a very.
I don't think it's that big.
It's a big thing.
My grandparents know about it.
Well, they were probably alive when the original series came out. Because there was a
When was the
series
original
before,
series?
like from the
Caspian?
70s.
From my grandparents' old Caspian?
I don't
think
know how
so.
old they
I think
are,
so.
but I think they're old enough to have known the original series just from the title grandparent. They've got to be alive since the 70s or the 60s. Like, there's no way they can't be.
Looks interesting, but I have not seen that.
Well,
and I've never ever seen anything from that before, actually.
Well, watch them.
Interesting. Anyway, we were talking about influences and celebs. We're trying to think of influences that I personally enjoy, and
Jamie Dodger.
I don't know. They might be Canadian, but Haley and Kendra. I don't know if anyone's seen them. They're pretty good.
I'm going to Google.
They're like a lesbian couple that just
Nice.
I think they just got married actually, and they make really funny content.
If we're talking about Canadian LGBTQ
Oh no, I
influencers,
was just talking about people I watch.
one topic at a time. Really funny videos. Good influencer. Canadian. Weird.
I don't know.
Like
A lot of my
checking all the boxes. What?
They're Americanish.
Are
Oh,
they? Okay.
well, I know one
I don't know.
topic
They've
is
just done a
Canadian,
lot of
but
videos with Call Me Chris and Selena Spooky Boo and stuff. So, and I know they're Canadian. So, also not queer, but Sam and Colby, pretty good influences.
yeah, if we're talking about not queer, Curtis
Yeah.
Connor, not queer but a big ally, really funny. Um,
I'm scrolling through my Instagram to try and find some, but it's all like nursing memes and parenting for some reason. I get parenting on my feed a lot.
Ash, the mom.
I get
I am the mum.
Yeah.
Definitely the Discord mom here.
true.
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm
Um,
probably the Discord
Ash is
mom.
the
I'm not going to
Discord.
deny that.
I think that's
Ash
about
is the
it.
Discord. What am
Rain
I?
can
What
be
am
my
I?
Discord kitten. You're my Discord kitten.
I don't want to be a cat.
Uh,
Rain is my Discord kitten. I'm sorry
I
if
don't
you
know
just
what
heard
that
me kick my
means.
desk.
let's
I
let's rein it back in. This is a podcast, guys.
let's.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not gonna make the joke.
Um, now once again we have completely derailed a recommendation from our community. Thank you for recommending
That's
stuff.
I'm
kind
so
of what we do here.
Please keep
Don't
recommending
Yeah.
recommend
stuff. We
stuff.
will go
We are
on
gonna
wild
go in a
tangents.
totally different direction.
If
Um,
you recommend something, if you recommend a topic, whatever you couldn't even possibly imagine that we link that topic to, it will get there. Don't worry.
yeah, we'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about something that's completely unrelated that we
Oh,
have like
God.
jumped through several hoops to get to.
God, the only people who are going to be able to listen to our podcast is the ADHD fam because it's just it's something.
We need to get
Going
like
off.
content creators on this. Ones that are equally
Yeah,
as
that'd be
chaotic.
funny.
There we go.
That'd be so funny. Going off like favorite queer
Things.
legends, queer things, favorite things. I've just come off night shift again. I always film this after night shift. Don't ask me why. What are people's sort of like favorite video games / platforms that they're playing on at the moment? Just curious.
Hit it, Rain.
Platforms?
Hit it, Rain.
No,
Uno. Uno.
Uno?
That's a tabletop
Did
I
you
game.
say
love
Uno?
Uno. Yes.
Uno, yeah.
Drunk
Have you
Uno.
played the
Like
Uno
Uno
Flip
Flip?
version? Yes,
No.
Uno Flip. We are
Actually,
sharing
I
a brain
have.
cell
I
today.
have. Yes, I
We
have.
definitely need to play Uno Flip digitally at some
Yes.
point, but I
Can we
also
do
have
that?
Uno Flip as a tabletop game.
What is
Yeah.
Uno Flip?
Oh my god, it's
if you
Uno,
don't
but
know
you
it,
can
What is
flip
Uno
it.
Flip?
Oh my
chaos.
god.
I've
It's
Pure chaos.
okay, so I've literally played Uno. I can count on one hand how many times I've played Uno,
Yeah.
and one time was with Rain.
Yeah.
Basically, on Uno Flip, all
I
the cards
won.
have like two
Barely.
sides, and all the cards have
Uno Flip.
are two-sided.
Okay.
Here, Uno
And you can
Flip. Let me just show you a
you
card
flip
real quick,
between and
ready?
stuff. Though
Yeah.
it's really crazy, and yeah,
You
Okay.
own
So-
Uno Flip?
yeah. I also own it.
So you know how you're like
Uno
look.
Flip.
Oh wait, let me turn my background off real quick. Ignore my background. I don't know what's there. So see
White.
how you like Uno? You're like, oh Uno, see this
Yeah.
card here? You're like, flip. So then you flip the cards and you got a whole different side to play with. It's really cool. It's so
And
I
there
love
also
Uno
are
Flip.
+5 cards and other really weird cards where you basically
Oh, yeah,
have to
there's-
draw until a
You go,
specific color
draw
comes.
draw until you get that color. There's that's
Whoa.
all I can find. Oh, there's a
You
+5
know what?
card.
I've never played Uno Flip. I thought I did. I haven't.
You haven't?
It's
Oh, and
so
then there's
fun.
like
No.
skip everybody. It's just like a
Yeah.
skip everybody. Oh, it's great. Uno
That's
Flip. Highly
Interesting.
And the
recommend.
best thing is because you basically, when you hold your cards on one side, all the others can
Yeah.
see the back
You're just,
side
like,
of
holding
your
them
cards.
like this.
So when
And
you
then you
have
flip.
brain, you can remember what the other one has on their backside when you flip and stuff. So
Remember what I had for dinner. You think I can remember everyone else's cards? I ate dinner right before this.
Pizza.
but
Right,
Ash was
I did,
asking
thank you.
about gaming platforms, correct?
Yes.
It
Platforms.
says
Games.
tabletop games.
Yeah,
And
tabletop
gaming
games.
platforms. Yes, tabletop games, of course, are included.
Thank you.
Favorite gaming platform? PC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Basically playing everything on PC.
Yeah.
I technically have a PS4 and I have a Switch,
Mm.
but
Recently I'm back into that 2 weeks a month where Minecraft is fun again. So I'm playing a lot of Minecraft.
I want to like
Yep.
just build some wacky stuff in creative mode on Minecraft. That's
Yeah, it'll be
I've
fun.
reached a point where I don't like playing survival until they add a big update, and then I play it like
Yeah.
nonstop for a month and a half, and then I'm like, it's Minecraft. It's Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft's always fun.
Yeah, but then I like
I've
pop into
also
creative mode and I build a TNT cannon or something like
Yep.
that's where it's at.
Favorite video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Okay, Minecraft is obviously all time thing.
Yeah. It's
Grew
just
up with
favorite all the
Minecraft,
time.
played Minecraft. I have fucking 20,000 hours in Minecraft.
That's a lot
How
of
does one do
hours.
that?
I'm over 20,000 hours. You
D-
want to calculate that in years because you will
Yes,
then
I
I do.
will.
I don't
I
I
do.
have
look
not
even more stupid.
between all the games I've played combined, I don't think I've even hit 10,000 hours.
What?
How many days slash
Yep.
years?
That is 2.28 calendar years. Or 833 days.
That's too
Yep.
much Minecraft. That is a bit too much.
You?
But that's
Since February 2010 though.
Yeah.
That's
To
only
clarify.
13 years. You've played 2 of 13 years.
Yep.
That is too
Wait,
much.
how many hours was it?
20,000.
20,700 something.
Oh no.
20,700.
Oh no.
Since I started tracking it, but that was pretty early, so maybe I've lost like 20 or 30 or whatever.
Oh no.
So that's what 1,600 hours a year. Divide that by the days. That's 4 hours a day. For how many years? I could have done the math wrong. My brain is not working, but I think that's 4 hours a day for 13 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yep,
Anyway.
but basically for a few years, basically 12 to 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
No.
What else are people playing?
I also
Because
have like
Minecraft is just
4,000 hours in
always.
Rainbow Six and
Yeah,
2,000 hours in
Rainbow Six is a good
GTA,
game.
and
My
so
my favorite single player game is Death Stranding.
oh
Oh,
god,
right.
It's such a good game. It
such a
is
bad game.
Have you played it? Have you played it?
Yes, yes,
How can you
a bit.
not like it?
Yeah.
It's got the most beautiful scenery of any game ever.
Okay,
A
scenery is great, but not the most beautiful.
a
I agree.
confusing but tantalizingly interesting plot. Interesting
Sorry,
and
you
unique
lost me if you
combat.
said tantalizing.
Yeah, me too. I
Don't
was
worry
like,
about it. Don't worry
tantalizing?
about it. And
Nah,
the soundtrack, second to none.
I also don't agree with that.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
it is.
Single player games, I'm really into Subnautica at the moment. I'm playing it with Rain. Well,
Then
yeah.
it's not single player.
No, it's
Well,
single
no,
player.
it's
I just sit
single
there for the
player.
fun.
Ash.
Oh,
I
Rain
sit there
just
for the
watches.
commentary.
Rain just watches.
Hey Ash.
I
So
make
yeah,
it
single
fun for
player.
people to
favorite
watch.
single player. Oh god.
Ash.
And I was not prepared for favorite single
Play
player.
Death Stranding, and I will sit there and watch with you.
Maybe I will. Except I looked at it and it is $60.
It goes on sale
Nope.
regularly. So just pick it up when it's on
I
sale.
was not prepared for favorite single player game, people.
Yeah.
That's
No, Death Stranding though. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
With
for me
friends,
enough
I'm also
single player
playing
games.
Core Keeper at the moment, which is really,
Yeah.
really, really fun.
Another game I've been playing a
Core
lot of
Keeper's a lot of
lately
fun.
is Escape from Tarkov. I
Oh, yeah.
I do not recommend
Good
it.
game.
It's a good game. Don't
game.
play it.
Yeah, yeah. Good game, don't play it. That's pretty much the best explanation for that game. It's frustrating.
Very.
But favorite games. Currently I play a lot of Elite Dangerous. Really love that game. It's so good.
My sister plays a lot of that.
Then what do you also play a lot of? Or good games. Oh, Civilization. Really good game. Civilization 6.
I own that.
Would recommend.
I've played it once. because I don't have anyone to play it with.
It's too confusing for me. I get so lost.
I like RTS more than turn-based strategy, but Civ is fun still.
Yeah, they're completely different game styles. Like, I also played a lot of StarCraft 2. Just also like strategy, but older, obviously. How old is StarCraft 2, by the way?
I
Not
don't
really
know.
old.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can classify it as really old because there are games
I
like
was
Left
I
4
was
Dead that are probably
I
older.
was so young when I started playing StarCraft. Oh, what? No. What? It was released 27th of July 2010.
That's still
No.
Yeah,
13
that
years
was
old.
kind of the ballpark I thought it was.
That's not that old.
That's 13 years old. That's kind of
Oh
old.
my god.
Yeah,
When
but
did oh
that's
my god.
only 3 years older than GTA 5.
GTA 5
GTA
was
5 got released in
2013?
2013. Yeah.
Wasn't it 2015?
No,
Yeah, okay.
2013.
One of my all-time favorite like old games that you just can't play anymore is was released 7th of January 2003. That's how old I thought StarCraft was. But it's called Impossible Creatures if anyone knows it. It's fantastic. It's amazing. I love it
Never
so
heard of it.
much.
Also old but really good games. Portal, must play.
Yep.
Play
Yep.
Portal.
Portal.
Half-Life 2.
100%.
And huh?
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life
Yep.
2.
And Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead
Yep.
2.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2.
It's just better in every way than the first one.
Which I have. I installed, by the way, Caspian.
Yes.
So I have to download these and play them.
Left 4 Dead 2
You know what's a
is
Left 4 Dead
it's
2
so
is
much
just
fun.
awesome. It's so good.
It's great. We could all
I
play
have
it
some
sometime.
favorites.
Also,
Yes.
other really
Yeah.
great games, multiplayer-wise maybe. Satisfactory. Really
Oh
good.
my god, yes.
Can recommend. Oh, do you guys have Worms? Have played Worms at some
I have
point?
Worms
yes.
Clan War and Worms WMD.
I don't know. I
Can
used
we
to play
please
it really
all
old school.
play Worms Clan Wars at some point?
Yeah. I'm down with
Hold
that.
I
on.
have Worms Rumble.
Wor-
I don't have Clan War.
Worms.
Like worms, like in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Worms in the dirt. They all have
That's what I was like, am I
guns
hearing
and
this?
But it's
correctly?
Guns
like
and
Worms,
armor and
and you have
weapons.
weapons and you kill each other.
Yeah.
it's pretty fun.
And it's
It is
turn-based.
actually really fun.
It's great.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have
Sounds
recommendations?
interesting.
Ren?
Worms Clan Wars is the best one. Just
Yeah.
We need to play more
Fine.
games just all together.
WMD is
They actually-
alright, but Clan Wars is better.
We should do some streams where we just play games all together.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be fun.
Rain, did you have games you wanted to bring
Yes,
up?
I
Rain.
do.
Games.
I have games.
Games.
I have-
Yes.
I'm not a big.
Oh my god. Wait, what's that game you played? We all watched you play it. It was someone help me please. On the Nvidia thing. It was the story
Life is
game.
Strange?
Oh my god. Life is Strange, that one. That was really good watching you play that.
Life is Strange 2. Life is Strange 2. My
Yeah, that was
that soundtrack. When I tell you,
You're at episode 2 of 5.
I know, but when I tell you the soundtrack is beautiful, I mean, I have cried to that soundtrack. Not all of it, because I was told not to listen to it because of spoilers. I cried to that one song that I don't remember the name of. Oh my
You need to
goodness.
finish that game. Life is Strange
Dude.
2 is just so good.
Okay, I know what I'm doing with the rest of my night. And another game that I know one person here is not going to agree with, Stardew Valley.
Stardew
Is my
Valley.
Favorite game. And listen, someone here won't name names. German. Will not play Stardew Valley with me. And I might cry again to the Life is Strange soundtrack.
Life is
Because you won't play Stardew Valley with me. Sorry.
No, Stardew Valley is great. We need to
enjoy-
continue our world.
I
in
get
Stardew
so
Valley.
far into it and then I just get so lost and confused and there's no direction. I don't know what I'm doing, so I give up.
Nah.
Also, another
just
thing
go
to
and
recommend,
fish
if you
every
want to
day.
have like a small game to just do on the fly or whatever while you have nothing else to do, just very simple, just to have something. Mini Motorways. Really
It's a
good
good
game.
game.
Actually, my game of the year, 2022.
Tile Sweeper is another good kill time game. It's like
Actually, mini
Minesweeper,
motorways
but
is not for me
modern.
like a kill time. It's just really relaxing. Just I don't want to do anything complicated, but I want to play something. Then I
Hmm.
This
basically play
looks
mini motorways.
this mini motorways game. It looks like a game I played. It's called Train Valley 2, and pretty much you have to like send trains around to craft materials and stuff. It's really
For,
like strategy
for
and
mini
like
motorways,
it's
you
really
just
fun.
optimize. It's just traffic optimization. You're doing roads
Oh,
and stuff to optimize the traffic through your city,
Yeah.
and
Does
it's
anyone play any sort of
yeah.
like simulator games? Because I play a lot of simulator games. Like I
Microsoft
know
Flight
that.
Simulator.
Oh yeah. I haven't actually played Flight Simulator, but I've played the lawn mowing simulator that came out. I've played a lot of farming
listen,
simulator.
I
What's that other
messaged
one? Power
Ashlyn.
washing simulator. Oh my god, that's such a good game.
Uh,
That's
Yeah.
so satisfying.
I've played Microsoft Flight Simulator X, like the one that got
Yeah,
released in 2005 or something.
yeah.
And then I was lucky enough to be able to pre-alpha, alpha, and beta test Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And also obviously
Fancy.
still play it. Such a great game.
Yeah, I
But yeah,
need
that's
to
basically
create a
anything I
list
play.
of my games that because I have like, I've sorted my Steam library out finally. I have like hundreds of games that I
Mine's not
just will probably
sorted.
never
Oh
even
god.
open. But I have like 84 personal, like games that I just play like for myself that a lot of them I haven't even opened and I just really need to play them or like finish them. I'm like halfway through them. So I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
I need to
I also have
dedicate
another
some more
game for
time
you
to
to play,
gaming.
Rain, at some point. Just a really nice, quiet, fun game. Line Light. Also would recommend.
I've heard of that
Mm.
one. Um, I think we should move on.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
could talk about
you
games.
kind of
We
Yeah,
can
could
tell
make
people we are all playing games here,
yeah.
so this
we
is a
could
topic
all
that.
we could make a podcast, just a whole podcast about games.
Yeah,
Not me. I
I'm
only
not
have like
even
my
like
three that I play.
10% through my game library on Steam, so not even close. It's I have way too many games in here I could talk about. But yeah,
People
Yeah.
are
moving
typing
on.
in the document.
Yeah, we are all typing in the
What
document.
are they typing?
People, okay, I'm just going over here.
Oh wait, wait, wait,
So
wait,
We're all
wait,
we
wait,
typing
wait,
in the
wait,
wanna.
wait,
document.
wait, wait,
Everything's going
wait.
on.
There's one before we talk about that.
Yeah, the problem is nobody's doing anything, so I
we
need to
were
keep it going here.
Yeah, you're right. We were all just reading what we were all typing. We do not. We have the attention spans of squirrels. Um,
Do you actually know the attention span of a squirrel before you
I
type
don't
that?
know.
small.
Caspian's the only one who's eaten one. Maybe they would know. How quick is it
No,
to shoot a squirrel?
I've never shot a squirrel. I've never hunted in my life. Anyway, I was looking through our channels on our Discord for topics to talk about, and I came across people talking about how to, you know, is it okay to come out by like more in a more inconspicuous way, like just wearing pronoun pins and what's the best way to go about doing that. And I just thought bringing that up real quick would be a good way to go about it. So, yes, you
Yes.
don't need to like make a giant announcement. You don't need to gather all your friends and family and be like, this is how I identify in sexual
As we
or
already said, you technically don't need to do
yeah,
anything if you don't want to. You can also
exactly.
just be yourself, and also what a lot of people I know just did was just don't say anything, and if they get asked, just give a straight up answer and solve.
That is a good way to go about it. One thing that I like to do is talk about no, I'm sorry, is use pronoun pins. So I just wear little pronoun pins on some of my overshirts with the right pronouns, and people that notice, and people that don't.
Yeah.
But it's a good way to go about coming out in a more subtle way, where really only the only
Mm.
people that will notice are the people that accept that kind of thing and will be supportive of it. because I don't know why, but people that aren't supportive of that kind of thing don't even notice that you're wearing a pin. So,
Or just ignore it, straight up
yeah,
ignore it.
or
Which
straight up
is,
ignore
I
it.
mean,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, as if it's like a right or wrong thing, of course. Yeah, it's great. Just,
Just do
I don't,
whatever you're comfortable with. Oh God.
yeah. That's
Sorry.
what makes you comfortable. You just want to put a pin on, or just be like, put a rainbow flag pin on your thing, being like, huh, I might be a little queer. Go for it. Like,
Yep.
yeah, it doesn't really, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see the discussion. I must have been half asleep when I read it, but yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. I just think it's great to do. Just
Yeah.
put pins everywhere.
I hear piano music being played somewhere in my
You hear
space.
piano music.
So hopefully
Someone
it does
just
not come
dropped
into my
something.
recording. Hopefully it's not getting picked up by my recording, but if there's piano music, there's piano music.
Yeah.
I have
You
no
piano music. I just had someone like throw something across my apartment, and then one of my roommates go, "Sorry." Sounded like someone
I
like
love that.
literally
How-
dropping a whole freezer.
How considerate.
Mhm. They don't know.
I think
Out here.
really the last thing we have to talk about is the people who have already started supporting us through our Ko-fi. We've been
Bro.
a company for
Mind blowing.
less than a month already, and we already have 3 people who 3, right? It's only 3 right now.
Yep.
Three.
Three.
It is three.
Not
It is
only
3.
three, we
Yeah.
already
Not
have
only
three.
three.
Yeah.
It is 3 people, and like, oh my god, I don't know who I text, but we got like one after the other one day, and I just like lost my mind.
Yeah.
I was Caspian. I saved you bleeping something. I was so close to swearing.
Thank you. But no, we got
I think you messaged me and you were like, "Oh my goodness, look at this!" Right?
I was like, "What's happening?"
we were also
like,
just
stop.
talking about it in our chat
Can you
too, so
believe
like
in us?
yeah, we got
You were just, oh my God.
exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I
That is
need
it.
one of those buttons. I really need one of those buttons. But then
no.
half the podcast would just be big.
But no, like, thank
Um,
you for believing in
yeah.
us, and thank you for supporting us. And we're
Yeah, we're
still
just
working. We're
four.
working on all the rewards. Still, it's confusing because we're still getting everything rolling. We have like the
It's gonna take
basic
some
plan.
time.
Yeah, but you shall be justly rewarded.
Yes.
Shall we
No.
just trust us?
Because we sort of were like, I guess this is going back to when we were thinking about launch. We were like, okay, well, we'll put this page up, and maybe we'll revisit it in a couple months and really put some work into it while we get it. We'll get everything else set up. We'll make sure that we have a schedule for videos. We'll get some videos going, and then we'll do something for the Ko-fi later. And then I don't know, maybe 2-3 days into launch, someone's like, let's support, and we're like, it's not even set up. Let me do memberships for you. Let me do this. Let me set this up. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
anyway,
Thank
that
you.
happened. But
The first person,
yeah, no,
you know who you are.
yes,
We
you
all
know
love
who
you.
you are. Thank you.
We can name them because
Yeah, we can
Ko-fi
totally name.
donations is public.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can totally name them. So, our first ever supporter, which blew our mind. I wish
Yes.
I wish we
was-
had the screenshots of our chat because it was just like help, what happened, why. So Gabby, one of our Discord moderators, was our first supporter.
Yes. Thank you, Gabby.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Platinum
Bless
tier,
Gabby's
not just
soul.
a supporter.
Yeah.
Platinum tier,
Platinum
the top tier that we had at the time. Absolutely insane.
It's still the top
It's
tier.
still the top tier, but
It is, yes. Sorry, my brain is not working. Ignore the slip ups I might be having.
So,
And then
yep, you go for it.
and then gold, the second tier we have I don't know Heffen and I think Ray, right? Ray and then
Yes.
I don't know
Yep,
Heffen.
yep.
Yeah.
yes. So thank you all 3 of you.
My God,
Bless.
you have no idea how much we just sort of sit
Literally.
here sometimes and be like, people support us, like us 4 goofy people making a company, just deciding, you know what? let's company. And then three people were like, you know what? I actually believe in these people. They can
And
do
then all the
company.
chaos that's happening.
Yep.
Rain mailing stuff across the country.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
covered that a
it's-
bit in the first episode, I think.
I
He
think so,
wasn't even
yeah.
here. He's still calling me out.
Yep. Matt's just knows. Matt's knows. Matt's knows all.
I know everything.
But no, that really brings us to the end of our talking points.
Dun, 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 dun,
Thank
dun.
you.
We actually
And-
talked for a lot longer than expected.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
If you
the
made
end
it,
of another podcast.
if you made it through all of this, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed
Yes.
our chaotic ramblings, and
Yes.
we'll get better at this over time. But
Yeah, well,
I mean, 3 of us have never done a podcast before, so we
And the
have
other
to.
one did it in a different language.
Yeah, so we have to figure it out and like refine it. So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We have a Discord and a website. They'll both be linked. Check them out. Join our Discord. It's free. Bunch of people to
It
talk
is
to,
free.
memes to look at,
And we're
cute pets
pretty
to look at,
rad.
and we're radicool. In fact.
Rad.
Anyway, bye.
Wait,
Bye.
shout out to my brother who's watching this.
Oh,
Hi, Cameron.
shout out to Rain's brother. And now,
Hi.
bye.
Bye bye.